I think that's simply amazing. So, Charity went to school and she studied hard every day. She studied simple little concepts and they all piled up into a lot of knowledge day after day, year after year, until she got her degree in occupational therapy. And now, when she goes to work, she teaches people who have had a stroke and so their arm doesn't work, or maybe they've been really sick and they have weakness and pain. And so she teaches them how to brush their teeth again when they're grown-ups. She teaches them how to get up and get their face washed and take their shower. And those things are just a simple little thing called ADLs. You know what ADLs are? It stands for Activities of Daily Living. And when those skills go away, people are simply amazed at how hard it is to relearn to brush your teeth and take a step. And that's what Charity does. Small and simple things, and now she does amazing things. She changes people's lives. She even taught a little boy that everybody had given up on to play by throwing him a ball. Just a simple little thing. And that little boy lit up and threw it back to her. And the mother started crying because she didn't know her kid had the ability to play. Okay, Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob went to school and he took a little bit of knowledge every day and he worked on it and he grew it until he got his bachelor's degree. And then he tried lots of things and then he had a simple idea. Everybody's buying cell phones. Everybody has cell phones. Everybody needs stuff for their cell phones. And so he started a business with a simple little thing, cell phone accessories. And then it grew. He had one store, and then he had 2 stores, then he had 3 stores, and then he had 10 stores. It was simply amazing. Little things done consistently, done well, are amazing. You know what Ted did? He took a little bit of knowledge, he studied hard, he worked hard, he got his bachelor's degree, but he felt like it wasn't enough, and so he kept going to school, kept studying, kept working all day and going to school at night, and he found a simple little master's degree that he thought it would be really easy to do, and it was called environmental safety. And now he has this amazing degree, and he goes around to all of the oil wells and makes sure that people are being safe. If someone gets hurt, he has to write up the report, and he makes sure that the equipment's working right, and he's making sure that the environment is safe so that birds can have their nests and not die. Every day he does simple little things, but it creates this amazing job, and it helps lots of people be safe on the oil rigs because people die. They can die on those oil rigs. But he took a simple thing and he grew it up and made it amazing. Adam, he just found out that he liked to learn. Even when he's in high school, he learned that there was a place where he could do college classes in high school. And he'd stay after, and he learned and he studied, and he got his associate degree before he went on his mission. And he came home and he learned and studied some more, and he tried some things, and he made vinyl lettering like that, and he had a business, but he thought, well, that's probably want to still keep learning. And so now, Adam takes a simple little thing like this, and he changes people's lives because he can cut the disease out of their body and save them from dying of cancer. And he does an amazing job. Not only did he start with just one little Spanish urgent care, now he's working 4 clinics saving people's lives from cancer. It's simply amazing, right?
Yep.
gosh.
There's nothing
He has worked his whole life
in
really hard. And he went to the Army, and he learned how to give his all, to push his body, and to serve his country. And he's been always striving to provide for his family and have money. And he found this simple little tool. And he takes some resin, and he takes this, and he dremels out, and he fills it with something magical, and poof, the chip in the window shield is gone, and people are happy, and he bills the insurance, and he has an app, and the money comes to him. And it's simply amazing. He's been able to support his family doing this simple little rock chipping company that's gotten to be really big and cool. And he can work it to benefit his life and his family and his kids. It's simply amazing.
That's
He fixed my windshield.
Yeah. Oh, did we miss Anna? Anna had a hobby, and she had found out that she always felt better when she's exercising. And so she would get out her tennis ball and her tennis racket, and she would go out and she would hit that ball, and she would play and play and play for 4 hours a day, sometimes 6, until every year when she's in high school, she would go to state in tennis. And she was really respected and feared on the tennis court. And today, every day, she gets up and she's an amazing mother because she takes such good care of her kids, and she makes sure that they are reaching their full potential. Zach went to school and he worked really hard, and he learned Spanish on his mission, and he studied and he kept at it. He dug trenches so he could have money to go to school. He drove a beat-up car that his feet would go through the floor so he could pedal faster. And he got his degree. And then he learned about an opportunity to learn insurance. And he worked hard and he worked long hours. Every day he learned a little bit more and got a little bit smarter. And a simple little thing that goes, "We are farmers."
Dun, 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 dun.
And Zach has grown an amazing business in Salt Lake. It's simply amazing. But he did a little bit, and he worked hard every day. And now people get letters in their mail, and they send him money automatically. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Simply amazing. John? Right here. John found out that he was able to influence people by his enthusiasm. When he's in high school, when whatever team he was on, he would be running around. Come on, guys, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And he would do that, and he found out that there was a way that he could harness that energy and that enthusiasm. So he went to California, and you know what he would sell? He would sell stuff that would kill bugs. And he did it every day, one door at a time, day after day, day in and day out. And now he earns enough money that he can support his family and go to school without working during the school year. And it's simply amazing. They've sent him to Hawaii, he's driven Ferraris, and he's had a great time, but it was a simple little thing. You've got bugs, let me help you kill them. And now he's financially secure because he learned how to harness his talent. Melissa.
Lisa.
She found out that every day when she gets up, she has a real talent of looking beautiful. She found out she knows how to share that talent, be kind and caring and loving to people. And she decided that she was going to harness that and go to school. And it wasn't easy, but every day when she showed up and when she learned and made a mistake and fixed it, she got so that she could cut and comb, and it's been enough to help their family launch and get off the ground financially so that now she can have a baby. And every day she takes really good care of herself, and she's growing that little baby so that he can come and be simply amazing.
Yay.
So today I want to tell you that the Solar Eclipse 2017 is simply amazing. I want to challenge you guys to look for the simple things in your life, like Melissa said, by simply praying. The thing about our Heavenly Father is that He doesn't really ask us to do hard things. He just asks us to do simple things over and over again, day in and day out. And when we do, amazing things happen. And I don't get why these simple things work so well. But I know that when I listen to my scriptures, when I say my prayers, when I go to my church meetings, well, I'm a nicer person. And that's quite an accomplishment. That is simply amazing. That those three simple things can make me be kinder to people. So I just want to tell you the story of Moses. There's a lot of people that they were really stubborn and they didn't want to do these little simple laws that Heavenly Father gave them. There's only 10 rules they had to keep, but they just didn't think that it worked, and so they wouldn't do it. And so the whole tribes of Israel, they got sick. There was a plague, and people were just dropping over dead, right and left. And it was scary, and people were like, what do we do? What do we do? And Moses talked to Heavenly Father, and he said, raise your staff and tell them to look at the staff. He had a staff that had a serpent on it. And Moses said, look to this staff. The staff represented Jesus Christ. And people would say, that's stupid, that's too easy, it's not going to work. And they wouldn't even turn their head and try. And then they died. But those who would turn around and follow the prophet and do what he said and look at the staff got better, and they lived. It's just a simple little thing, but it was amazing because God makes simple things amazing. I'm just going to tell you a few things. I have a brother-in-law, and his name is Van Sargent. And he's a smart man, but he doesn't talk a lot. The things he says are powerful. And some of the simple things that he's taught me, I was talking about how long I have to work until I retire and if I could do it. And he said, Carlene, just put one foot in front of the other and keep on going, and eventually you'll get there. I'm Brinley. Just put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. They were having a struggle with their weight, and so they got an operation to shorten their stomach so they wouldn't eat so much. And I was asking him how he's doing with it, and he says, well, I just miss as many meals as I can, and that's the trick. I thought that was a simple little bit of advice. Another thing that he said to me once, I was complaining when we were all working at Grandpa's store, and I didn't want to do one of the jobs that he had because he was the manager, and he said, well, where much is given, much is expected, because Grandpa always had a nice little teenage car for us, and we could go to the gas station and charge our gas, and we had it pretty good. And he said, where much is given, much is expected. When I was a teenager, the style wasn't keep your cleavage covered, but it was the mini skirts. And I kind of challenged, it was hard to find skirts that were modest. And one time he said, Arlene, your skirt's too short. And that was it, I never forgot it. So today this weekend we've honored Heavenly Father's creations. We've got rocks and we've painted them. We made simple pop toys. Those were simple. What else? The twirly birds, those were simple. Flubber was simple. I just want you guys to tell me 3 simple things you can do to show your Heavenly Father that you love Him. And I think you can name them. 1, 2, 3.
Say your prayers.
Louder.
Say your prayers.
Read your scripture.
Say it again, all together. Read your scriptures. What else?
Kiss your spouse.
Kiss your spouse. KISS. Keep it simple.
Oh, Nate.
You guys, I love you more than the Son, but not more than the Son of God. I know that He lives, and I know that He loves us, and I know He wants us to return to His presence. Now, before we leave, there's one more present that Aunt Lorraine gave us. And when she was doing her temple, her mission in Salt Lake, she got 3-dimensional Salt Lake temples, and she got one for everybody in the whole Romero family. And so when you go home on a Sunday, I want you to put together your temples and take a video so that we can send it to Aunt Lorraine and show what a neat job you did. And I'll get those out later. Okay, does anybody want to add anything? I'm through preaching.